An event geared towards employing teens is today. Details on everything you'll want to know.
And then those living in Rock Island that received bills for street repairs in the thousands take their complaints to City Hall.
WHBF is local for you. This is Local 4 News this morning.
Good morning. I'm Emily Scarlett. Thanks for watching Local 4 News this morning.
And I'm Chris Langlois. Thanks for tuning in. It's hard to believe that summer vacation is already almost here, but now's the perfect time for teens to start looking for that summer job.
So if you're a teen in need of work or a parent with a teen, you may want to head to the River Center today. Alice Kang joins us live in the studio and tells us more about an event designed just for you.
Good morning, Chris and Emily. Today is the third annual Mayor's Team Job Fair, and its goal is to give teens ages 14 to 19 the opportunity to find a job for the summer or even longer. Davenport Mayor Bill Gluba says he started this event after realizing that many job openings were geared towards adults. But this event is really a one-stop shop for teens looking to land a job. Over the past 2 years, more than 1,100 teens have attended this event, making it a huge success in the eyes of the mayor. There will be more than 30 employers at today's free event. The event will be from 3 until 6 at the River Center in Davenport. And if you're not quite ready to take on a job just yet, this event can still help you. There will also be workshops on how to fill out an application and how to develop your interviewing skills.
We're hoping maybe 800 to 1,000 kids will show up, and a lot of them are going to go away with a job or the potential of a job for the summer. So it's just, I think, one of those things that makes our community a pretty good place to live.
Mayor Bill Gluba also says there will be some companies hiring on the spot as well. To find out more information on today's event, just head to our website, ourquadcities.com. Alice King, Local 4 News this morning.
Well, thank you, Alice. Some in Rock Island have major complaints about plans to fix damaged streets.
And it's not that they're upset about the repairs, but the fact that they have to pay for some of them.
Local 4's Tally Johnson shows us why many residents are saying the fees are just too much.
9th Street West in Rock Island is one of the many areas the city wants to fix the streets and sidewalks. But many residents here say they don't want to have to pay anything extra for that to happen.
I was just thinking, this can't be right.
Daryl Day has lived in his home on 9th Street West for 29 years and says he was shocked when he received a notice from the city asking to help pay for repairs.
Mine was almost $4,200. Which I think is outrageous. I paid my taxes, real estate taxes ever since I've been here. What have they done with the money for the last 29 years?
At a public hearing Wednesday night, residents packed the house to voice their concerns about several proposed projects on 9th and 10th Street and 22nd and a half Avenue.
Why should I have to pay for this? What are my taxes going for? For the cost of these repairs seems excessive.
Here's how it works. The city hires an appraiser who then estimates the value the repairs would add to a person's home. If a homeowner does not want to pay for the repairs, they can go before the city council and ask to either stop or lower the cost of the project.
Well, the answer is we can eliminate it completely.
Why isn't there, I guess, enough money to fund it without their help?
Because we don't have enough sales tax to do that. That requires a lot of sales tax to be able to do those streets. Street repairs takes an awful lot of money. That particular project out there is $412,000. And that's for one small project.
On May 11th, the Rock Island City Council will decide if the projects move forward. It will also be another opportunity for residents to discuss if they feel the assessments are too high. In Rock Island, Tally Johnson, Local 4 News this morning.
Thank you, Tally. Governor Bruce Rauner has now served 100 days in office. So did we get the shakeup in Springfield that he promised? We've been following Rauner's 100 days since the beginning. And to get that answer, of course, it all depends on who you talk to. Republicans say Bruce Rauner has brought new life and refreshing attitude to the Capitol. Democrats, on the other hand, have been far less warm, especially after the governor made $26 million in unexpected cuts to social services a few weeks ago. Experts following the governor say he's had a number of missteps in his young administration. Most notably, they say he got off on the wrong foot when he signed executive orders to end fair share union dues in state government, dues protected by a statute.
Lawmakers are proposing a bill to stop executive corruption. Senator Jason Barrickman has proposed a bill to address concerns raised during last year's investigation into the Neighborhood Recovery Initiative. It will create blackout dates for executive officers diverting money into programs before an election. It will also require more accountability in spending by programs receiving state funds.
A sewer line is leaking untreated wastewater into Duck Creek in Davenport and Bettendorf. Authorities don't know when the pipe collapsed. Repairs have been ongoing since Tuesday when someone notified Davenport officials. They say 3,000 to 5,000 gallons of wastewater are leaking into the creek each day. The Department of Natural Resources is now monitoring the cleanup, and water samples are being taken to make sure there's no danger to the public. Authorities say stay away from both Duck and Goose Creeks until the cleanup is finished.
And clean air, clean water, clean jobs. It's what Earth Day, of course, is all about. But now there's an Illinois bill pushing for clean energy and climate action. The Clean Jobs bill will give the state an opportunity to develop plans to cut carbon pollution and increase clean energy jobs. This proposal is emerging as the only bill that can protect consumers and the environment while creating an estimated 32,000 jobs annually. The bill will strengthen policies to ramp up renewable energy like wind and solar to 35% by 2030, plus cut energy use through efficiency by 20% by 2025.
It sets the record straight on where the support is in the state of Illinois for a clean energy future, for energy policy that moves us ahead and sets us on a good path for the 21st century.
The federal government has ordered that all states must develop plans that outline how they will control air pollution under the Clean Air Act.
Well, it's the musical Chris has already seen a few times and still wants to see it again. The Jersey Boys is running all week at Davenport's Adler Theater. It's the story of Frankie Valli in the fourth season. The show takes you on the group's journey from blue-collar boys to American pop music sensations. It features hit songs like Sherry and Big Girls Don't Cry, and will give you a different perspective on the men behind these great hits.
This show kind of allows you to be a fly in the wall in the most intimate moments of Frankie as a person, beyond Frankie as a celebrity rock star.
Jersey Boys runs now through this Sunday, the 26th. It's the first time the Adler Theater has had such a big show run this many days, and they say if ticket sales are good, it could lead to more big-name productions with longer runs in the future. For more information, head to our website, ourquadcities.com. And Chris is sitting beside me dancing right
You
now.
sold me out like that?
He's so excited about this musical. I guess I've seen the previews for the movie, and I thought it looked pretty interesting. So to have it showing right here in Davenport, hey, we should take advantage.
Right, it's really got everything in it. It's got the love story. It's got great music. It's got a little bit of that drama, a little bit of the violence that comes with those neighborhoods they grew up in. Nothing, too bad, but really the perfect show, I think. I love it.
I like musicals too, so good storyline, good music. You can't really go wrong with that.
It's really fast-paced too. Like when you go to a show, sometimes you're worried about that lull. You get a little sleepy, a little bored there.
Especially live shows.
Exactly, but the pace just keeps on going, and I would see it every single time if I could.
Chris is selling it for us.
I'm selling it. Yeah, I'm actually on their PR team, so I'm just doing
Let's check
my work
in with
here.
meteorologist Anthony Peoples. Have you seen this show before, Anthony?
I've seen bits and pieces of the movie. I haven't sat down to watch the whole movie. And since we're talking musicals, Emily, you and I need to get to New York and see Mamma Mia, one of the longest running shows on Broadway, closing this fall. Mamma Mia. Outside right now, we are looking at mostly clear skies across the area. What a beautiful sunrise in store across the area. It's a little on the chilly side. Right now, we're above freezing in the Quad Cities, at least in Moline. It's 34 in Moline, the airport in Davenport at 24 right now. So a big difference between Moline and Davenport. There are the clear skies and the freeze warning in effect until 8 o'clock this morning. Putting our temperatures into motion, this is our in-house computer model showing upper 50s today. I agree with that. Tonight we drop back into the low 30s again, colder temperatures across the Illinois Quad Cities. And tomorrow, temperatures will warm into the low 60s before they fall back tomorrow evening, with rain on the way tomorrow evening. A better chance tomorrow night and Saturday. Some much needed rain. Sadly, if you had outdoor plans for Saturday, not looking all that great.
Oh, that stinks. But if I decide to go to the driving range again today, am I going to have the same traumatic experience with the wind that I had a few days ago?
Well, if you just listen to the Jersey Boys and just think there will be a little bit of wind out there, but not as strong as what we have seen over the past few days.
Good. I've had to hold on to my hat out there. It's been really windy. So
it has been very windy, but a little breeze today, but not as bad.
Some good news. Thanks, Anthony. Well, coming up, find out the world's most beautiful woman.
That and more coming up in your entertainment report.
So obviously we're having more about Emily coming up in just a second. You're watching Local 4 News this morning. It's 5:42.
WHBF is local for you with Chris Langlois, Emily Scarlett, and meteorologist Anthony Peoples. This is Local 4 News this morning in high definition.